4a, which is about the word problems. Okay? So let's see which we have on this exercise. Number 1, solve the following problems. Number 1, Dolly sold 450 flowers on Saturday. She sold 695 flowers on Sunday. How many more flowers did Dolly sell on Sunday? So, in this manner, first we understand what is the problem. The problem is here, Dolly sold 450 flowers on Saturday. She sold 695 flowers on Sunday. So, Dolly sold more flowers on Sunday from Saturday. So, here we calculate how many more flowers did Dolly sell on Sunday. So, first we write here, Dolly sold number of flowers on Sunday is equal to 695. Then you write Dolly sold number of flowers on Saturday is equal to 450. So, here you see the number of flowers on Sunday is 695 and the number of flowers on Saturday is 450. So, here the less amount than 0 and here 2. So you get the answer. How many oranges were there? So you write 205 oranges were left. Okay, 205 oranges were left. Like this, you solve the problems, and now we come to the number 7. Now we come to the number 7. What problem number 7? Adhar is reading a book that has 275 pages. He read 129 pages on the first day. How many pages are left for him to read? So, first you write the number of pages. Number of pages in book is equal to 275. Number of pages in book is equal to 275. Adhar is read 129 pages on the first day. So you write Adhar reads number of pages is equal to 129. So you subtract it. Here you see, here the larger digit and here the smaller digit 5. So you make it 15, and after 9 you count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and you write here 6. After that you make it 6. 2 to 6, 4 and 1. So 146 pages were left in the book. You write the answer. 146 pages left in the book. Okay. Very easy word problems. After that we come to the number 8. And this problem is little bit complex than the rest of the word problem. So you first understand the number 8 word problem, and then you come to the solve number 8. So first you listen. 584 visitors went to the zoo in October. 248 lesser visitors went to the zoo in November. How many visitors went to the zoo in the 2 months? So here first we calculate the number of visitors visiting to the zoo in November. Then we calculate the total number of visitors in 2 months. So first we subtract and calculate the visitors in November. Then we calculate the total number of visitors in 2 months. So first you write visitors went to the zoo in October is equal to 584. Visitors went to the zoo in November lesser is equal to 248. So first you write visitors going to the zoo in October, which is 584. November is equal to 336. Then you write here total number of visitors is equal to total number of visitors is equal to, here you write first the visitors going to the zoo in October, which is 584 plus, which will get after calculating this 336. Now you add it 6, 4, 0, 10, 0, 1 is here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 1 carry, then you write here 9, 20, and here you get the answer 9, 20 visitors went to the zoo in 2 months. Now exercise 4G. Exercise 4G, which you have the estimate the sum of difference. Estimate the sum of difference. This exercise we teach you after the next class. That means when you little bit grown up students and you go to the next class, that means class 3, then we teach you about that, because it is too difficult, little bit difficult to you for understanding. So that's why we will discuss it about the when are you little bit in class 3. Okay, now we come to the next interesting chapter, which is you have on chapter number 13. Chapter number 13, about patterns. Chapter number 13 about patterns. Very interesting chapter. Follow my class to understand it very clearly. So, chapter number 13, patterns. First we need to know what is pattern. Okay, so a pattern is a series of items like shapes, numbers, letters, figures, like that. Okay, placed in certain order. That means pattern means, some example, I give you some example like pattern in numbers. This is only the example, pattern in numbers. That means pattern always comes to the repeatedly. Okay, pattern always comes repeatedly. That means in pattern in numbers, first you write here 1, then 1, 2, then you write, this is like one pattern 1, then this is another pattern 1, 2, then another pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, then after that the pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that we complete the pattern in numbers. Okay, now come to the pattern in shapes. Pattern in shapes means Like you have one pattern with the circle and triangle. First you have the circle, then you have the triangle. So and after that you have only the blanks. So whatever you fill in the blanks, so after circle you have the triangle. So complete the pattern you draw again here one circle, and after that again you draw here one triangle, and after that one circle, and you complete the pattern in shapes. And you complete the pattern in shapes. Like that you complete the pattern in shapes. Now come to the exercise 13A. Now you come to the exercise 13A. Look at the following patterns in shapes and fill up the blanks by drawing shapes which would come next. That means whatever I gave you the example, patterns in shapes. In this pattern you see, first you have one square, after that you have one triangle, again you have one triangle, again you have one circle, and after that again you have square and triangle, and after that you have four blanks. After this pattern sequence you have four blanks. So to complete the blanks you and the pattern in shapes also, you look over the patterns. Okay, first you have one square, after that you have one triangle, after that again you have one triangle, after that you have one circle, and after that you see again you have the square, and after that you have the triangle. So to complete it you again draw one triangle, after that you again draw one circle. Now look over the pattern. First you have one square, then you have one triangle, then you have another triangle, then circle, and see again you have square, two triangle, then you have circle. So to complete these blanks also you again draw the square and one triangle, and you complete the blanks like that. And if you have another blanks, so you again draw here one circle, and see the pattern is same. Okay, so now we come to the number 2. In number 2 you see the pattern. First you have one circle, and here you have four dots. In circle you have the first circle, you have the four dots. In another circle you have the 5 dots. 2, 3, 4, 5. And after that the circle, you see here again you have the 4 dots, and after that the circle you again have the 5 dots. So see the pattern. First you have the circle with 4 dots, after that you have the circle with 5 dots, after that you have 4, after that you have 5. To complete the patterns, so you write here the circle with 4 dots, again with
5 dots, another with 4 dots, and another with 5 dots. And see the pattern? First you have 4, then you have 5, then you have again 4, then you have again 5 dots, then again you have the circle with 4 dots, again you have the circle with 5 dots, after that you have the circle with 4 dots, and after that you have the circle with 5 dots, and complete the pattern. Okay, so like that you draw this type of patterns. Now you come to the number 4. Now you come to the number 4. First you have one L, after that you have again the shape L, and after that you have the reverse L, again you have the reverse L, after that you have again this type of shape, and you have the 4 blank. So look over first these two pattern. Okay, first you see these two, again you see these two, again you see these two. So here you first draw this type of, and again you draw this type of it. So like that you complete the exercises first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and after that class, on my next class I will discuss it about the rest of the exercise. For today, that's all for today. Tata, bye bye.